What's going on, everybody? So today for you guys, I have a theory that is based off of the end of back cover and the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 0.2, a fragmentary passage. So basically what this theory is I've just been putting, a whole bunch of stuff throughout the franchise together, and I think that I've come up with some strong evidence to basically conclude that Luxu is Master Xehanort and Eraqus is Master. So basically where I got this from was I was watching back cover, and the master talks about his gazing eye, and I quote, he says, "You must pass down that keyblade to your apprentice and then him to his so that my eye can see the future." So he also goes on and says that since the Book of Prophecies exists, that means Luxu already succeeded. Luxu's role was to live past the Keyblade War and to basically just use that gazing eye in order to allow the master to write the Book of Prophecies. Now, I know what people are saying. People are saying that since this happened about 100 years ago, before Kingdom Hearts 1, that Luxu is probably way too old in order to be Master Xehanort and Master Eraqus is Master. However, in back cover, Master Ava was in charge of the Dandelions, which was to basically have a specific group of Keyblade wielders live past the Keyblade War by allowing their light to go to a different world. Now, I understand that time doesn't flow equally in other worlds, as we learned in Dream Drop Distance. So, if these Keyblade wielders are able to go to different worlds, why can't Luxu do that as well? He just, ignores the Keyblade War like his role says, and he goes to a different world. And what if that world happened to be the land of departure? So Luxu basically left Daybreak Town in order to go find his worthy apprentice. So when he did that, he happened to land in the land of departure. Therefore, he trained Eraqus and Xehanort. Now also here, we have the opening of 0.2, where Luxu makes an appearance at the Keyblade Graveyard. So, one, why would this be added if he had no connection to Birth by Sleep whatsoever? And two, doesn't this prove my theory before that Luxu has the ability to jump from world to world to avoid the Keyblade War? So this only makes sense that he could have traveled to the land of departure in order to train, or in order to find an apprentice to train Master Eraqus and Master Xehanort. I'd also like to point out that the Master's Eye appears on every single Keyblade that the foreteller possesses. It appears on Era's, it appears on Ava's, it appears on Envy's, it appears on Gula's, and it appears on Ased's. And something else that I noticed on an image that I found on Reddit is that it also appears on 5 more Keyblades throughout the series after the events of Unchained. It appears on Riku's Way to Dawn, it appears on Vanitas' Void Gear, it appears on Terra's Chaos Ripper, it appears on Sora and Riku's End of Pain, as well as young Xehanort's Keyblade. So, if you count that, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think that this definitely means something. So I think that the eye was put on the Keyblades that basically connect to the wielders that have a connection to Xehanort. So we have Riku, who was a vessel of Ansem. We have Vanitas, who was basically his right-hand man throughout the events of Birth by Sleep. We have Terra's Chaos Ripper, and Terra was ultimately a vessel of Xehanort. We have young Xehanort's Keyblade, who is Xehanort. And then Sora and Riku's End of Pain, you can kind of look at this as it's another version of Riku's Keyblade, but also I would think that it leans more towards Sora because he was targeted to be a vessel in Dream Drop Distance, but he failed. So basically, if Luxu is the master of Xehanort and Eraqus, that means that Luxu deemed Eraqus the true Keyblade master, but gave Xehanort the Keyblade in order to do what his quote-unquote important role was, much like the Master of Master did with the 5 foretellers, but kept Luxu aside and gave him a more important role. That means that he gave him the eye in order to keep the information for the Book of Prophecies coming to make sure that it was complete. And also going further, I think that this further explains as to why Luxu is wearing the black robe like the Master of Masters and the foretellers are not. Eraqus never had any connection to the Black Robes whatsoever. When it came to the Organization 13, Xemnas made the organization wear the black coats. And to even pull this even further, in Dream Drop Distance, the 13 Vessels of Darkness are all wearing the black coats, with Xehanort there. So I think that this points towards Luxu being the master of Xehanort and Eraqus. So basically, guys, that's the theory. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Yeah, because I really want to know. Because I think that there's definitely more than enough evidence to support the fact that Luxu may actually be the master of Eraqus and Xehanort. So like I said, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. So until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.